Hey there. There you are. Oh yes, yeah, this place looks wonderful. Yeah, well, I do love Halloween. It only loses to Christmas. But this looks wonderful. Oh, this? Yeah. I have a special surprise, but it's just for you and me, okay? Yeah, you cannot tell anyone else. It's a little secret, you see. I got this. It's an invitation, and well, here's what it says. You have been invited to Sir Nicholas, yes, Sir Nicholas the Ghost, Sir Nicholas' Death Day party in the dungeons. Yes, you can bring one more guest with you. Yes, that's for the ghost party. Yes. I mean, I understand if you want to stay here. It does look wonderful, but I mean, you already seen it. Yes, do you want to go with me? I can bring you with me, yes. Yes, we just have to do something about your clothes. Yeah, they don't like to see anyone at the party with the regular, Hogwarts robes, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of this. See this. Yeah, I know. It tingles a bit. It tingles. I'm just playing the fairy godmother here and getting you some nice clothes suitable for the party. Yes, I think now you look more presentable. Yes. Well, it's a little bit of a journey, it's an adventure to get there because it's not very clear. As we can see here, it says that first of all, we need to take the passage through the portrait of Lady Alyssa. Yes, Lady Alyssa. And then after that, we are pretty much on our own. But I guess there would be clues. Probably other portraits we'll be able to ask for directions, and maybe we meet a few ghosts or someone else that has been invited to the party. Fortunately, I know where the portrait of Lady Alyssa is. It's on the 3rd floor. Yes, so let's just go and climb the stairs to the 3rd floor and just ask her if she will allow us to go through her secret passage, okay? So yeah, say goodbye to the Great Hall. Maybe we come back here later. We'll see. So, let's go. They could have left a few torches in the corridors, but I guess just gonna have to find our way through the darkness here. Okay, stop. Now, I know, I do remember. Just give me a second. There, and... Okay, It's this way. So, come on. Yes. Come on. Okay. So, there she is, Lady Alyssa. Come on.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you off to this fine evening? Where are you off to? Where are you going? Oh, to the ghost party. The ghost party, but of course. Sounds like a lot of fun. But I never get to attend. Never. I never get to attend. I'm always stuck here. But everybody uses my secret passage to get through. They get through to the party, and they also get through to other places really quickly. They get there really fast. They go really quick and fast. They get places thanks to me. So they are really always quite grateful. So I mean, there's that. I could be happy about that. I should be happy about that. But sometimes I just want to go to the party and mingle with the other ghosts and mingle. Well, anyways, like I said, people use my secret passage. They use my secret passage to get through, so I'm not going to make it super easy for you, but I'll give you a few easy little tiny little clues. They're more like riddles. Do you want to eat some Skittles? Riddles. Some of them will be about, this place, but others may not be. Really, it's up to you to decipher them, okay? By the way, I'm a spooky ghost. Boo. Did I scare you? Boo. Did I scare you? I don't think I scared you. Alright. Here we go now. What do you call a wizard? What do you call a wizard? In Wonderland. What do you call a wizard in Wonderland? Like, Alice in Wonderland, wizard, mix them together. Do you know the answer? Come on, guess. What is the answer? Come on. Told you I wasn't going to make it easy for you. Matter? What? A Hatter Potter. It's a Hatter Potter, okay? A Hatter like the Mad Hatter and the Potter and the Harry Potter, you know? I told you to mix them together like this. Alright, no matter. Let's move on to the next. Riddle. Let's play the fiddle. Riddle. Let's play the fiddle. Okay, so my next question for you, para ti is, I am a body with a leg, an arm, and a head. But I look like I am naked and bare. What am I? What has an arm, a head, a leg, but is naked and bare? What could it be? Any guesses? Not quite. This is just a hand of a skeleton. Unfortunately, all the heads are here. They are part of a collection, so to speak. But we won't pay any mind to that. It's a skeleton hand, basically. Alright, you were kind of close on that one. But I still have more riddles for you. This one's sure to be interesting. Alright. Now, pay attention, dear child. Pay attention. Inside an egg, my song sits waiting for you to hear it while you are bathing. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Inside an egg, my song sits waiting for you to hear it while you are bathing. Who am I? Who am I? Guess. It's a mermaid. A mermaid. Alright, not bad. Let's continue. You're lots of fun. I have no feet to dance. I have no eyes to see. I have no life to live or to die. Yet I do all three. What am I? What is your guess? You do want to go to the ghostly party, don't you? So you must guess. Oh, the answer is fire. See how it sparkles. Alright, that's enough magic for you. Magic. I've got 2 more little riddles for you, okay? 2. 1, 2. 2 little riddles for you. Now, this one is quite long, so allow me to get my special book. Pay attention, for I will only say it once. Once. Ready? First, think of the person who lives in disguise, who deals in secrets and tells not but lies. Next, tell me what's always the last thing to mend. The middle of the middle and the end of the end. And finally give me the sound often heard during the search for a hard-to-find word. Now string them together and answer me this. Which creature would you be unwilling to guess? Who am I? Who am I? Do you have any guesses? Do you? Do you have any guesses? See the clues before you. A spider. You almost got it. You were very quite close. I have one more riddle for you. Guess this one and I'll let you through. All right, my love child. One further question I do pose to you. Some people believe in me, and others they don't. At night I roam around, and sometimes I float. If you hear a troubled noise coming from the ground, go and run and hide from the creepy sound. What am I? What am I? Answer me this, and you shall have passage to that which you seek. Very good. It's a ghost. All right, well, thank you for playing my little game. You're always welcome to come back and play. Now run along, off you go. You may use my secret passage to get to your ghosty party. Ghosty party. But you must return back through this way and tell me something exciting about your adventures. Off you go now. Off you go now. Away.
Okay then. I think we have to go through here. Yeah, come on. What? Directions. Yes, to where? Huh? Aye, ghost party. No. No, sorry, cannot help you, no. Well, I don't know what it is. I don't mix with those kinds. No. Oh. Good evening. Yeah. Okay, let's just keep walking. Where's the invitation? You see, that's the thing, after they told us to speak with Lady Alyssa, there's not really much more instructions. A what? You think there's something maybe invisible in this? Some secret message? You might be right. Let me try this. Let's try Revelio. It's working, yes. Okay. It says, after you go through the secret passage of Lady Alyssa, you find yourself in a corridor with two options, left and right. You shall take the right and then follow your path until you met another lady in a portrait. Be careful, this one might be very misleading. She might give you or not instructions. It will only depend on her mood. She does not like to be disturbed while she is reading her precious and delicious books. Well, yeah, let's go right and see if we find any other ladies in a portrait. Lumos.
Just can't get any peace today. Are you another path seeker? Hmm? How can I help you today? Right. Okay, well. I mean, you could get a map, but why get a map when you could disturb someone who is peacefully flicking through a book, drinking a cup of tea? I've seen you before, haven't I? Yeah. Well, I was practicing a spell, you know, beyond your comprehension, I'm sure. I didn't quite say one of the words right, so, it did something to my hair and my ears. So I just don't feel comfortable showing you what's going on underneath here, really. So, yeah, I'm just flicking through another, really complicated magic book to try and rectify. No, you can't see what is inside it. Where do you want to go anyway? The sooner you go, the better, so let me just focus on helping you as much as I possibly can. Okay. What do you seek, child? Okay. I helped someone with this just the other day, so here we go. So, hang on. Okay. This is where you want to go. You want to go down a long, dark, spooky path through some creepy, dark archway. And then you will soon come across some cheese. Cheese. Oh wow. Sorry, I meant trees. You will come across some trees. And if you just keep walking and turn right, you'll come across a field of corn with lettuce and asparagus to show you the way towards the direction that you want to go. And you might start questioning and asking yourself, pasta or rice? But you might not ask yourself that, it depends. What you might actually ask yourself is right or left.
Okay, listen here. I don't think she actually knows. Or she really doesn't want to tell us, and she's just playing us. I mean, did you take a look at that book? I tried to, but she's avoiding. I don't think it's a real spell book. Remember what they said. Delicious books.
what you're going to have to look out for to show you the way towards the end of your journey. A nice apple cinnamon pie. Oh my god. And that will just complete the whole me journey for you. Did I say apple cinnamon pie? I meant bright blue sky, and that will tell you where you need to go. Okay, fine. I'm not flicking through a magic spell book, okay? I'm trying to decide what to have for dinner tonight. I'm flicking through a cookbook. And I don't really like jelly, so the picture on the back isn't doing me any favours, but pie. Oh. You know what I mean? It's just... Excuse me, ugh. And no, okay? There is nothing wrong with my ears or with my hair, other than the fact that I haven't washed it for about a week and I can't be bothered. I just can't. I'm obsessed with looking at pictures of food. I mean, hello. What's your favourite meal? Give me some ideas. Wow, you're lost. You need to find your way. Ugh. Look, if you just look behind you, and do you see the door to your left? Or your right, sorry. Yeah, just go through that, okay? And go forward, go straight, and then you'll get to another door, go through that. Shut the door behind you so I don't have to ever see the back of you again. And you're there, okay? It's really that simple, yeah? You don't need to come to a portrait to tell you everything when all they're trying to do is look up new recipes for their dinner, for them and their cat. Anyway, thanks for stopping by.
Okay, then. I guess we're just gonna have to find our ways with something else. I mean, there's nothing more in the invitation. We tried Revelio. Yeah, it's useless now. If she doesn't tell us the way. Yes, I know she said go straight, go left again. I think she's just playing with us. It's not going to get us anywhere. Really, maybe it's better we just keep walking. I really wanted to get to the ghost party. It's really mysterious, you know. Yeah, I mean, so very few students have been invited to them. So very few talk about what they've seen in there. We're gonna need some kind of miracle for us to get there. Hey there. Hey. There's someone there. I think I know who it is. Come on. Yeah, if there's someone else in here, they are probably going to the party. Everyone else is at the Great Hall. If she's going, we just need to go with her. Yeah. Hey, yes. Oh, it's you. Luna, yes.
You too. Hello. My shoes are stuck. I've been trying for a couple of minutes to remove them from the ground. But it's a struggle. No spell seems to be working. I was on my way to the ghost party, but those nargles got me again. They take my shoes quite often, and all my belongings. Keeps it fun. I started. The spell might work. I've got to try at least. Are you up to the ghost party as well? Watch yourself. I wouldn't get too close if I were you. The nargles are never too far away. And you wouldn't like your shoes stuck to the ground as well now, would you? Well, I don't think they're moving anytime soon. It's no use. It's always my shoes. They're always my problem. But it's all part of the fun. Do you know any spells? May be able to help me shift my feet from the ground. Okay. I'll just take my feet out the shoes. Probably the best thing to do. Especially if it's taking so long with magic. Why didn't I just take them off in the first place? I'd never learn new spells then, would I? Maybe they won't disappear if I carry them. sleepwalk. So that's why I wear shoes to bed. Even then, I've still never got none on. I'm hungry. I hope there's pudding. Shall we go? We wouldn't want to be late, would we? And I really hope there's pudding.
Oh, Luna, by the way. She's a Ravenclaw. Yes. Do you have any friends in Ravenclaw? No? Well, now Luna. Luna can be your friend. Right, Luna? Okay. I'm so excited to see what's in that party. Yes, I'm a friend of Sir Nicholas as well. You? You too? Oh, that's nice. Okay. What's that? I think that's the entrance. Yes. So, are you ready? Let's go. Okay, let's get in. Hello, Nora.
Hello. How do you do? Yeah.
Wow. Look at this place. It does have a weird smell. What is that? I think it's the buffet. The buffet. Ah. Well, take a look around. You know, I have one other friend, which is a ghost. She could show you around. Yes, talk to her. She's over there. Yes. Yes, yeah, she's kind of like Nicholas. Yes, Sir Nicholas. She had a pretty nasty accident. Her death was, well, you're gonna see on her neck. She's right over there, yeah, at the corner. I'm just gonna take a look around, see if I find Sir Nicholas, and yeah.
Hello. How are you? My name is Grace Brandywood. Very lovely to meet you. Yes. Oh, thank you for asking. It's taken so long. Nobody has asked me how I died. I was beginning to think everybody had forgotten about me. Well, I mean, the living might have, but I mean, well, I think it's an interesting conversation starter. Now, It's not that I remember a lot of it, of course. I forget a lot of the time. But I do remember this occasion, of course. You see, it was a very warm day, and the Triwizard Tournament was taking place. You see, when Albus Dumbledore says people die in these tournaments, he means it. I'm one of those people. You see, back then I was a teacher for Transfiguration and Charms, and one of my students was actually one of the chosen ones to partake in the tournament. Now, all was going well. It was a wonderful day, as I said. Now, suddenly, I caught a glimpse of what I thought was a kelpie in the water. Now, although I have full faith in my students, I thought to myself, this is going to be their demise. They are going to perish. This is it. So, knowing full well that they may be disqualified, I didn't want to see them dead. So, my first instinct was to jump into the lake. Now, that was a big mistake, as you can imagine. I was not prepared. Well, of course, I am a teacher. I was. But I was not prepared for what was going to happen next, you see. I was indeed right. The kelpie had attacked my student, and my student was heavily struggling. Now, I grabbed my student by the arm, decided to pull them up, when suddenly, behind me, I felt a very peculiar feeling in the back of my neck. It had seemed that one of my other students had also jumped into the water, despite not taking part in the tournament. They somehow, well, it was said they believed that a Grindylow attacked their fellow student. Do I look like a Grindylow? I don't think so. So, they cast a little incendio, and they cast a little Diffindo charm. Do you know what the Diffindo charm does? Well, my head was suddenly snapped off my body, and well, I presume that my head is still somewhere down there in the lake. My physical head, that is. I don't know. Well, the headmaster was obviously very worried, and they dragged up my body, but my head was never found, unfortunately. So, I presume that is the reason why I'm still in this castle. It's fine. It could be way worse, obviously, but it does get rather boring. So, festivities like these are absolutely wonderful, because I get to be around the living and the ones that pretend to be among the living still. Anyhow, yes, I do believe that it was most likely not an accident. Ironically, the student is now also a ghost here at Hogwarts. The Bloody Baron, you may have met him. Wonder where he got that name from, hey? Anyhow, how are you enjoying the festivities? Quite wonderful, isn't it? I know. Yes. Of course, the food and drinks do look very appetizing, however, I can't really enjoy them, obviously, since I don't really have a functioning digestive system. It would just, well, I couldn't even pick it up. So that's great. But, anyway, tell me something about yourself. How did you meet Sir Nicholas? Yes. That does make sense, of course. Yes, Sir Nicholas is very, very wonderful indeed, yes. It's actually one of the very first ghosts I encountered at school. Yeah, well, he taught me the ins and outs, you know, of how to react and how to act. I mean, at first it was a little difficult to get used to, And I do have to say, scaring the students was quite fun at first, but then I felt, I wouldn't have appreciated this in my living days either, so, well, I stopped eventually. And, well, now I just pretty much live a relatively calm life. I'm either in the Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff dormitories or the astronomy tower. Very fascinating. Yes. So many undiscovered things, eh? Yes, well. Anyhow, I'm just blabbing on, aren't I? You enjoy the other festivities and the other ghosts and the other students around here, eh? Great. If you have any questions or you want to chat about the demise of witches and wizards, then do feel free to come back. Yes, I'll just be here in the corner. Good. All right. Have a great evening. Goodbye.
I'm very short for a giant. Yeah. Frogs.
Oh, yes. There you are. How are you liking it? Oh, it's marvelous. I wouldn't try the... No, give me... No, don't try that. Don't touch anything of the buffet. I tried one thing, and they only told me afterwards I tried. Just a little stupid joke, you mean. It's all rotten. That's because that's the smell. They don't actually eat, they don't have a physical body. Oh yeah, she commented about that? Yes, but they do have this kind of thing that works. I think it's something... Well, it does make sense when you think about it. They kind of feel it if it's already dying. Yes, if it's, rotten, it's dying, and it sort of makes a connection with them, But not for us, just for the taste of ghosts. Have you seen Luna, by the way? I would enjoy some more human company. Yeah, not a lot to eat. But you know what they do have here? They have something for us. Yes, they also like to just pretend they are drinking. But for us, it's actually possible to drink. Yes, they have over there in the back. I'm actually interested in the honey water they have. Yes, so I'm just gonna take a look around, see if I find Luna, and you can get us some of that. Yes. Okay, thank you then. See you here in 2 minutes.
Yes. Yeah. Hogwarts. I don't know the time. This is a fine thing, of course. It was very young. And the candles flying in the sky. It was remarkable. Someone at their age. Okay, of course. I remember. Yeah, Hogsmeade, I believe. And in there, a little while, we came across to that butterbeer. Yes, isn't it? And we were sitting there. I remember in this one corner, there's a fellow in this corner, and the fellow across there. And there's a little violin, of course. And it's like a makeshift wand and a screaming mandrake. So I, of course, very impressed. It's Expelliarmus. The fellow was like, don't shoot. Oh, don't shoot. Like he's having a gun or something. He's having a gun. But, Anyway, of course, I was called upon in my capacity as And it's very nice with that. And then when it came back, 12 feet tall if she was an inch. Yeah, I would say. But then we came there, there was another way around, I think. And then you found yourself in a situation where crack right in the middle of the head on a pencil. Absolutely forgot everything. Down. And then when I came round, I was stark as in the middle of Azkaban. And it was I was anyway, why? But I couldn't raise the money because Gringotts had put a hold on my account. Never. And so, here's the option. Well, I did find that it was down. And then it's across there, that was fine. And then it's like a large cave. And I think I couldn't see my hand in front of my face. Pitch black. I stood there, and then I hear something. It's kind of quite Loomis. It was like an opposite. And it kept going. This shit. And then it said, Dumbledore. Oh, Dumbledore. I don't know if it was a ghost or, but I'd never seen it before. But it did lead us across opposite out of the cave and back across to where we're heading, which is a big thing, isn't it, when you think about it? And then a little while later, crossing the thing, and then whack, flu powder right up the nose, stung like the dickens, I should say. Yes. And I remember out of there, we made it across to this thing, just behind the sweet shop. Yes. It was a Borgin just then. There was no Burke. No, later on, I think it was later on, the two of them. However, it still had a very interesting selection of cheeses and vanishing cabinets. So I think that I can, and then these came across both of them, and it's Cornish pixies in the common room. Then a Gryffindor. Of course, I was having none of it. Because, if you were going to have something like that, and it was, let's see why reason. And they said that the entire thing itself, they made me also. However, the third course was just jam. I'm looking at that, jam. And, there's men make its robes for all occasions, but apparently not all occasions, because it didn't last that long until we were across the thing, and, yes. We crossed the thing about, of course, and then the call comes house elf. I don't remember any house elf. Do you remember a house elf? God, you didn't remember a house elf at all. And then from a howler right in the ear. Oh, far too loud. It was frightening, actually. And then it was like suddenly, fireworks in the sky. I wondered how they did that, actually. I thought it was rather interesting. So, next thing I remember, the jellied slugs everywhere, and the mirror of Erised. And then, once the thing came, of course. And he was there, I was there. So I was there. The Ministry of Magic. And then the Ministry of Magic turned out, that was pretty much, it wasn't going to be much. A Spectre Patronum. Yeah. And I'm afraid I don't remember the rest. Because I was very, very drunk. It is.
Okay. Did you get it? No? No? What happened? There was a ghost there. Who? Oh, I was very drunk. Is that it? Is that? Yeah, I know him. Yes. Oh, he's harmless. No, you don't have to worry about him. It's very fun, actually, when you understand some of the words he's saying. I didn't find Luna. Can you take a look around, and I will go get. Yes. There's a possibility that she went over to the area with the plants over there. Yeah, you see that's like ghost plants. Yes, there's a lady who enjoys taking care of them, even if they're in the afterlife. It's very curious, and, well, I think it's the kind of thing that Luna would go take a look at. So maybe over there. I'm gonna get some of the honey water for us.
Oh, I sure do hope that I look right. I feel a little underdressed when it comes to the others. What do you think? Excuse me? I'm sorry, I don't recall asking you. No, of course not. I was talking to this. Why, this is my dear friend. I apologize. A little antsy, if you will. It's been, well, quite a few years since I've been at a death day party, let alone Sir Nicholas's. I really just want to make a good impression. But, mostly I keep to my plants. Right. In life, I was surrounded by them. Nothing else can bring me happiness like my plants. Would you like to meet them? Oh, yes. Now this gorgeous specimen. This is my dendrobium orchid. Let me see if I can still coax a little something out of it. Let's see. Orchideus. See? Beautiful. This one has gorgeous yellow flowers on it. Mm-hmm. Yes, and they just fade off. But I've been so proud of this one. Look at all the new growth on it. It's incredible. And the little tangles of roots. Mm. Do you yourself keep plants? Oh, you must. There's no greater joy in this world. And how about another one of my friends? Let's see. This is a string of pearls. Senecio Raulianus. Yes. This one I haven't kept for very long, but there's little dandelion-like flowers on these. You ever seen a dandelion before? Of course, they're just littered all over the American countryside. Oh, no, I'm not originally from here. I suppose one can tell by the accent. Let me see if I can get this one to do something. Orchideas. And there we are. Little white, puffy, little flowers. And so it fades. Yes, I grew up in the American countryside. I think it was about 1898 when I decided to journey myself here. I know Hogwarts is generally lauded for its magical school, but it also has a very impressive greenhouse and expansive gardens that I myself was drawn to. But unfortunately, I seem to have caught the consumption while on board the ship. How very muggle of me, right? But unfortunately, for all the plants that I kept, there wasn't any that would heal that. So as soon as I arrived at Hogwarts, I died. But not to worry. Now I get to roam the gardens and the greenhouse whenever I want. So I think honestly that would be a better alternative. And let me see. This one's been through a bit of a rough patch. This is a night blooming cereus. Yes, this one has treated me quite well, although life has not treated it so well either. I hear that some of the students' pets, if you will, if you can even call them that, have been eating my plants. Now when I find who has been doing that, I will be giving them a very strong talking to. But despite all the little bit edges, we are getting a little new growth on there. And when this one blooms a very large, very odd looking white flower, white riddled with pink on the outside. It starts out as a little end like that, and then it opens up at night, and by the morning time, it seals back up. Yeah. Let's see if I can do anything to this one. Orchideas. Orchideas. It's being a little testy. One more time. Orchideas. Now, why on earth did that not work for me? Oh. You see that? Why, that's a little flower stalk. I suppose it's just not the time for that one. That's fine. We'll be rewarded with a beautiful flower shortly. I do hope you'll come down to see it. And visit me, of course. I have quite a few plants that might pique your interest. Yes, as the children nowadays say, it's really off the chain. Yes, colloquialisms are not really my strong suit. Perhaps that's not what they say at all. But nevertheless, these are my constant companions. It's very hard to speak to others, but you seem to be just fine, although perhaps you are part plant yourself. I wouldn't put it past you. You look very spindly of sorts. Oh no, darling, it's a compliment. Although, on a plant itself, I wouldn't call it spindly and mean it well. No, don't mind that. But before you arrived, I was just asking my friend the Dendrobium how I looked, and I don't really think they want to give their opinion. I suppose it's a good thing that you stepped in, as, well, I wouldn't want to be disappointed. But I couldn't help but not bring something so beautiful as this. Well, dear, I do appreciate you taking the time to meet my friends and I rather do hope that you enjoy this Death Day party. I think myself, I could start to enjoy it, I suppose. Now, if you ever need any more plants to acquaint yourself with, please let me know, and I will do my best to acquiesce. Of course. Thank you. Now get on.
Order of the Phoenix. Yeah. And then I think the monstrous book of monsters. Don't tell them. Because defense against the dark arts. Yes. Oh. Yes. I think I have heard actually for a while. But no, I was very, very drunk, actually. Now I come to think about it.
Oh, there you are. We need to go. Yes, Luna, you need to come with us. We have to go. There's no time to explain. I was at the corridors, and there's a werewolf. Yes, there was one of the students, a slithering one, but it sounded terrified. He was screaming that there was a werewolf. Yes, inside Hogwarts. Quick, we have to go. Come on. Okay. Here. Come on. We go here. No one ever comes here. It's the girls' lavatory. It's haunted. Yes, it's haunted, but we have no other choice. Come on. Let's go.
Hello there. We don't get many visitors in the women's lavatory. What brings you here? You're invited to the party. It's fine. It's fine. No one wanted poor Myrtle around when she was alive. Please don't pick on me, that Hornsby boy. Muggle born. Still is it? You know, we didn't find my body for 2 hours after I was dead. Didn't notice me when I was alive much either. And that's fine. You know, I was in here, minding my own business when all of a sudden I found an envelope to open matters up. Maybe I wasn't forgotten in the lavatory after all. That was a lie. I found this just floating by in the bath. And, well, I decided to open it. I thought maybe someone was kind enough to invite little old me mother. Then I decided to look, and well, the invitation was blank. I thought for one time someone cared enough to invite me to a party. And then it turned out to be a lie. Just last night was a lie. No one cared about that. And now that I'm gone, still no one cares about metal. So why should I care about helping you? You said that there is a werewolf. I might know something about that. If you want to know where the werewolf is, we could do something like exact trade. You so handsome. Wouldn't it be nice for you to go to the party with a date? You could bring me with you. You don't want to bring murder on the date, and you want to be like all of the others, then just wait. I won't help you. Now, should you come back, you probably want to be very careful about which cubicle you use. I just might be floating around dateless, keeping an eye on so if you'll excuse me, I will be looming over my toilet alone, thinking about death. Off with you, and don't get eaten. At least not close by here. Do it by the boys left.
Oh. So I have to learning medal. Sorry, afternoon. Yeah.
Okay then. Well, I don't know, we have to stay here. I don't know for how long. Yeah, I know. Poor Myrtle. She only wanted to be invited. Well, I don't see any other way out, if not through the door. I don't know what we do. Do you hear that? Shh, 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 shh. Do you hear that? Luna, do you hear it? It's footsteps. No, it's not a werewolf. It wouldn't sound like that. There's someone outside. Maybe we should take a look. Maybe they don't know. We have to help. Okay. I'm gonna open the door, okay? Yeah, stay behind me. Have your wands ready.
You, and you. The Vesperal hours are for studying, silent reflection on the day's events, and for studying, not for gallivanting through the hallways of Hogwarts at any hour that you please. Do I make myself clear? Good. So I would suppose that you have a pertinent explanation for being out so late and causing such a ruckus. A werewolf in the grounds of Hogwarts. Well, 10 points deducted from Hufflepuff for such a ridiculous story. It was reported by a member of Slytherin. 10 points awarded to House Slytherin for bringing such important news to my attention. Now, as you three seem to have an abundance of free time this evening, I will be enlisting your help in getting to the truth of the matter. You, go back to the hall. Bring the Slytherin to me for questioning. You will join me and help me to make a potion that will prove most enlightening. Well, off you go. You with me. Come. So, yes, I remember you from potions class. Leaving a lot to be desired. Fortunately for you, we're not brewing any potion today. It's a serum. A truth serum. We'll need a vial. think you might be able to guess what this one is. You don't need to be good at potions class, although it wouldn't hurt if you tried a little bit harder. Not the most delicious looking thing in the world, but it does the trick. 2 pipettes of this. So these need to be ground down. Some rune salt. It shouldn't take too long to concoct. You know, werewolf or not, there's never an excuse to be running around the woods as you were. Well, because behavior like that can cause panic. And when people panic, they do foolish things. They act out of character and are prone to behaving rather stupidly. But you wouldn't know about that, would you? Curses. We're missing a key ingredient. We require a Jabbernoll feather. Yes, unfortunately they're quite rare. You will have to go to see the groundskeeper. And please make haste. We don't have all night. Off with you.
It's you. It's you, so. Huh? You'd find your way to that ghost party with those types. Huh? Ah, yes. I thought so. Did you have fun? Of course not. Of course not. I told you. Told you. Yeah. No, nothing special. Those types, they eating rotten food. Don't know what they had in the mines. I think death really messed up their brains, if they ever had any. Well, happy Halloween anyway. Yes, what a night. See you around.
Slow down a minute. What's wrong? Which house are you with? What are you doing in the corridor so late? Oh. Professor Snape's got you running one of his errands, has he? Well, tonight's not the night for running errands. Tonight is a night of celebration. Oh, calm down, calm down. What's the matter? It's chocolate. Eat something. You'll feel better. Yeah. Tell me, what's the matter? A werewolf? Well, it sounds like Slytherin's been crying wolf. It's impossible for a werewolf to be in Hogwarts tonight. So, please, don't worry. Well, the easiest thing to do is just look at the night sky. There's no full moon tonight. Believe me, I keep track of these things. Now, what's Snape got you looking for? A truth potion. I suppose he fancies interrogating students. Not such an auspicious night such as this. Oh, listen, don't you worry. We'll go find Snape in a minute, and I'll explain to him that the truth was right before his big nose the whole time. Now listen, forget all that, just for a minute. It looks like something's on your mind. You're flustered, you're worried, so just take a moment. Let's calm down. All right? Everything's fine. Everyone's safe. Hogwarts is protected. Not just from the things you'd expect, but it's protected because, genuinely, it's full of good, honest people. The protection that Hogwarts offers you is that of your friends. Now, how are you feeling? Well, sometimes what helps me, if I'm not feeling myself, or I'm upset, or I'm anxious, and it might sound a little bit strange, but I find it to be more effective than most magic. Wriggle your toes. I'm serious. In fact, as a professor, I'm giving you an order. Come on, just wriggle them. You can do this whenever you want. It doesn't matter if you stood up or sat down. It's a good way to ground you. And if your mind's in other places, it helps bring it back. You're always in control, even when sometimes you feel like you So wriggle your toes. And now wriggle your fingers. Okay? If you wriggle your toes and you wriggle your fingers at the same time, they can't get up to any mischief. No, that sounds stupid. Or maybe a little bit genius, but it's true. So if you ever find yourself feeling a bit out of control, or you're worried that your left hand doesn't know what your right hand is up to, give them a wriggle, wake them up. And finally, if you are overwhelmed, breathe. Breathing is something we forget to do in stressful situations. If some Slytherin has been running around crying wolf, so breathe in, and hold it, and breathe out. Doesn't matter if it's through your nose, through your mouth, through your ears, through your eyes. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Simple as that.
Professor Lupin.
Severus. What a pleasant surprise.
What are you doing with that student? I've asked them to collect a very important ingredient for me to find out whether or not there is a werewolf on the grounds of Hogwarts.
Ah, well, Severus, this student was indeed going to get the ingredients you requested. However, there's no need for a truth potion tonight. I don't know if you noticed, Severus, if you care to take your nose out of books and look around you for once, but it's a full moon.
Professor, there is no full moon.
That's right. No, it's not. That means there can't be a werewolf. Can there, Professor Snape?
Well, very well. I assume, Professor Lupin, that you see that this student is suitably punished for staying out late. Happy Halloween.
See, he's not so scary, really. Well, maybe a little bit. If you're still feeling a little bit worried or under the weather, there's always chocolate. There you go. If you eat something, you'll always feel better. Right. Let's go and find your friends. Come on.
Hello there. Have you come for a story or a rhyme? Perhaps a riddle, if you have the time. It's awfully late to be roaming the corridors, wouldn't you think? Oh, yes, yes. I know many riddles, spells in second riddle. I tend to find this one rather humorous. What do you call a witch's garage? Think. You should know. You're here at Hogwarts. What do you call a witch's garage? A broom closet. Come on, you two, both of you can smile a little for me. It's quite funny, really. Alright. Coming to your 1, 2, 3. Third riddle for you. When do werewolves go trick or treating? Yes. Both of you can guess. You can guess as well. When do you think that werewolves go trick or treating? Your third and final riddle. When do werewolves go trick or treating? Howl, Owen. Howl, Owen. Do you get it? Because the werewolves, of course, get out now so they go trick or treating at Halloween. Little bit of tough crowd, you two. You don't like my werewolf joke. It's a Hogwarts riddle, if you will. But I will give you both a pass for your 3 riddles. Yes. And bless you with a story of mine. I've seen so many things, but the perfect story comes to mind. Yes. Oh, werewolves trick-or-treating riddle reminded me of it. So let's go back a few years here at Hogwarts. Surely you've heard of Shrieking Shack. So, well, once upon a time there was a few students. One in particular that had something off about him, if you will. And ever so often, this particular student would disappear only when the moon was full. So, surely you would know what that is a sign of. What about you, Professor Lupin, is it? Do you know what a full moon is a sign of? No matter. This particular student, it was always rumoured who it could potentially be, but it was never certain, and even I don't know the true identity of this student. But it was suggested that this student ran along to the Shrieking Shack whenever a full moon graced the Hogwarts grounds. Here, this particular student could change into that wolf-like creature. Yes, so many people find the Shrieking Shack to be haunted when, if you think about it, it goes back to that particular student's, perhaps even the student's friends, depending on what version of the story you hear. The growling, the odd sounds, perhaps it is not a ghost story at all, but instead one of a wolf and a full moon. Yes.
Who's there? Oh, it's you. Professor Lupin. Yes. It's very good to see you too. Are you safe? Did you run? What? No werewolf? You sure? No full moon, of course. Oh, that's great news. Everyone here was just really scared. Yes, the other teachers, they were making protective spells against the werewolf. Yes, I thought this nightmare was never going to end. We're just gonna stay up here all night. Well, come in, come in. Thank you, Professor. Yes, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, yes. Oh, well, it was quite the scare. Yes, very spooky. Very, very, appropriate for Halloween. Well, I think now everyone's going to stay here at the Grey Hall to just celebrate a bit more. We lost a few hours with all the werewolf thing. Well, come in. Yes, we have some pumpkin juice. Yes, take a sip. Happy Halloween. Yes, this will certainly be a night to remember. Let's go celebrate a little bit more while we can. Yes, that was crazy. Did you hear about that? Yes. Well, no, that certainly was not unexpected.
Riddles. Why is it raving like a writing desk? Yes, I remember this one. Yes. I do that. Good luck. Oh, don't tell them. Oh, that's the word. Oh.
Curious.
Surprise! Yeah, see. Crinkle, crinkle, little star. Oh, all hands on deck.
No. Good evening. Good evening.